Hey, what's up, everybody? Update. We've got an update. The story that I love. The story that keeps on giving, everybody. If you saw my video yesterday, you know I'm all over this story, just like Andrew was all over it in South Beach. So like I said, we got a little bit of an update here for me. Ooh, baby. Let's see what we got here going on. Now, this is from Sandra Rose. I talked about this in my video yesterday. If you didn't see that video, I'll go ahead and put a link below to that or put a card up for that. But here we go. Ready for some fun. Cops found soiled sheets in hotel room shared by Andrew Gillum and male escort who was treated for drug overdose. Keeps on getting better, baby. Miami Beach police say former Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum was found inebriated in a hotel room with a known male escort who was treated for a suspicious meth overdose. And this just kind of recaps the story from yesterday. Police responded to a hotel room at the upscale Mondrian South Beach Hotel around 1 a.m. Friday and found Gillum in a room with Travis Dyson, a male escort and adult film star who may have overdosed on crystal meth. Who got it and what there... It wasn't that there were 3 bags there that they found full of meth, but it's maybe. It says in a police report obtained by conservative activist Candace Owens, as if that matters to put all of that out there. Who cares? Political leanings are facts, right, baby? It says medics treated Dyson, 30, for a suspected drug overdose and transported him to a local hotel where he was evaluated and released. Police observed Gillum, 40, in a bathroom vomiting in the toilet, and officers found 3 plastic baggies containing suspected crystal meth on the bed and on the floor. Okay, so they do discuss that here. Police observed bedsheets soiled with blood and feces, according to Owens' police source. She said Gillum, Dyson, who was naked, and the soiled bed sheets were captured on the officer's body cameras, and that footage will be released. Ain't nobody want to see that. But you know, if they release it, I'm going to do a story on it. I'm probably going to have to censor that footage because I'll be vomiting in a toilet myself if I have to see that. So it looks like we've got a tweet here from blue checkmark Candace Owens. Update to the @Andrew Gillum story. My source says Andrew was not fully naked, but his friend, male escort from Rent Men website, was. Sex was suspected between the two because there was blood and feces on the bed. Yes, police were wearing body cams, so this footage will come out. And Andrew, about time he comes out as well. Isn't that disgusting, though, to think about that? That's how they suspected the act occurred, because there was blood and feces on the bed? I mean, my God. Ooh, yuck. The rest of the article here goes on to recap some of what I talked about in the video yesterday, but it says here, Aldo Mejias told police that he lent Dyson his credit card to rent a room at the hotel around 4 p.m. on Thursday. Mejias said he planned to meet up with Dyson later that night for drinks on South Beach. Dyson and Gillum arrived at the hotel room around 6 p.m. Thursday, and Mejias arrived just after 11 p.m. that night. So we've got this 5-hour window from 6 to 11 where Gillum and Dyson are, doing what they do. Dyson opened the door for Mejias and then walked over to the bed and collapsed. Mejias told the New York Times that Dyson was in the room with a man he did not know. Wow. Okay, so let's think about that. I assumed that Mejias was actually a friend of Gillum's and was arranging this so Andrew's name wouldn't be involved, but Mejias is saying that he didn't know the guy in the room, which was Gillum. So he knows Dyson, but didn't know Gillum. So how does Dyson get connected with Gillum this night? That's the piece of the puzzle that's missing, and that must be something from Mejias. He gave this guy Dyson his credit card to go ahead and rent out the room so that those two later can, get their thing on. But yet Dyson brings another dude into the equation. Interesting. I was seeing very shallow breathing, Mejias said of Dyson. Mejias said Gillum was passed out on the floor throwing up. Not sure how he can be passed out if he's throwing up. Mejias performed chest compressions on Dyson and called 911. After police returned to the hotel a second time to conduct a welfare check on Gillum, he was allowed to leave the hotel and police escorted him the short distance to his home, according to Owens. Despite an earlier report by Miami Beach police that arrests were made, Gillum was not arrested. At this time, the incident is not being investigated as a criminal matter, Officer Ernesto Rodriguez said in an email to the New York Times, and I mentioned that in my video yesterday. Just something I wanted to point out real quick. Gillum's married, 3 kids. Check this out. See this face on this kid right here? You can imagine that's the face he's going to have about 12 years from now when he reads this story and he's able to comprehend what Daddy was up to in the hotel room. Look at that. Sorry, kid. Unfortunately, your dad decided to put fun ahead of family, and now you're going to have a tattered home. we'll see. We'll go ahead and finish the story up, but I really hope that his wife does the smart thing for the children and gets out of that situation. All right, so here's what we got. This is what I was thinking about yesterday, was when were we going to get the interview with Dyson? So it says here, in an interview with the Miami New Times newspaper, Dyson said that he and Gillum met in the spring of last year and they have been friends for a while. He said he was not celebrating a wedding, which conflicted with Gillum's statement to the Herald. I personally was not celebrating a wedding, Dyson said. I don't know if Gillum was in town for a wedding. He did not mention that. Dyson then paused and hung up the phone without further comment. House Representative Matt Gaetz, who self-quarantined for 14 days after shaking hands with a man who had coronavirus, poked fun at Gillum in tweets on Friday. And these are the best parts here. We've got to get the tweets in. So Matt Gaetz says everybody should respect Andrew Gillum's privacy as he explains why he was one of 3 men in a hotel room with 3 bags of meth, too impaired to talk to first responders. I know what you're all thinking. This is not very COVID-19 hygienic. It looks like in response to a 2019 tweet where Andrew Gillum said there is only one criminal between the 2 of us. Matt Gaetz hit him back, said there is only one of us who gets methed out in a hotel room with guys in Miami. You. All right, everybody, there we have it. That's the goods. What do you make of it? Isn't it great? That's what I said in the video yesterday. Life is so great. Real life gives us so much. It gives us all these great stories to talk about. There's a lot of people that are out there creating content, doing their own thing, doing goofy skits, stuff like that on YouTube, making their videos, and that's cool. But look at real life. Look at all this interesting stuff we get to cover. The news just keeps on giving. I love it. Who knows if there's any more to this story. Gillum went kind of into hiding, said he was going to take some personal time and step away from politics and all that stuff, but this dude needs to go away forever. I was thinking that yesterday he possibly could have flipped this to his advantage in terms of politics. He is a Democrat. Their standard is a little bit looser in terms of things they'll accept and everything like that within their ranks. So I was kind of theorizing that he could probably flip this and turn this into a positive. But with this new information that comes out, I don't know. I mean, it kind of changes things for me. I don't see where he has a path forward due to this. I just don't see how you kind of get out from under this, so to speak. But hey, that's what I've got today, everybody. So that's maybe the last of it. I don't know if there's going to be any more to this, but we'll see. If there is, I'll definitely be on top of it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoy this stuff and Google this. Get some more info. This stuff is funny. It's hilarious. Take care, everybody, and keep laughing.